This is Grade 5 Math, Topic 13, Lesson 1. For additional help and additional practice, log on to ClassLink to Envision to Grade 5 Math, Topic 13, Lesson 1 for more help and resources. If you don't have access to Envision, you can Google and look at some YouTube videos that I will tell you about in a minute. So welcome to Order of Operations for Grade 5. In Grade 5, we're going to be working with brackets, braces, parentheses, multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. Today I'm going to teach you the order that you're going to use these different symbols to solve different math problems. If you need to look up additional videos, some of you may have heard our order of operations referred to as PEMDAS. In 5th grade, there's no E. You don't need to do exponents. That'll come in some higher grade level math. So if you look for some YouTube videos, look for ones that are talking about parentheses, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, and our wonderful brackets, braces, and parentheses. So let's get started. Here's number 7 I'm going to do as a worked example. This is number 7 in your digital packet on the forms I'm providing, and if you have a paper packet. So when I approach this problem, like I just talked to you about, I have to look for brackets, braces, and parentheses first. In this problem, I just have parentheses that I need to work with. In the parentheses, there's 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. Now I need to bring the rest of my problem down, which is the multiplication of 8 and the division of 2. So my new problem is 8 times 7 divided by 2. In our rules, multiplication and division go together, but when I have multiplication and division, I have to solve from left to right. I'm going to solve 8 times 7 first. 8 times 7 is 56. I bring down my divided by 2, which is already here in our worked example, and 56 divided by 2 is 28, so I solved that one correctly. Here's number 9 in your packet. I approach the problem and I look. Do I have parentheses, brackets, or braces? Yes, I do. I have brackets, which are here, and parentheses, which are here. So I look inside the bracket and the parentheses are sitting there. I will actually work the parentheses first. So I have 3 plus 1, which is 4. I still have a multiplication sign and the number 2 inside my brackets, so I have to bring that down. I have 24 with the division sign. I need to bring down 2 to continue solving my problem. I have 4 times 2 in my brackets, so I'm going to continue doing the operations in there. 4 times 2 is 8. I have 24 with the division sign. Bring those 2 down. 24 divided by 8 is 3. So we solved that correctly too. Here's number 10. So remember, I look for my parentheses, brackets, and braces. I don't have any of them. So now I need to look for the operations I do have. I have division, addition, and multiplication. Multiplication and division are solved first, and then any addition or subtraction. So now I have to solve from left to right. Since the division of 5 divided by 5 is the furthest left, I'm going to solve that first. 5 divided by 5 is 1. I'm going to copy the rest of my problem, plus 4 times 12. Now I look at my problem and I have 4 times 12 and my 1 plus 4. Because this is multiplication, it comes before addition, so I have to solve my 4 times 12 first. 4 times 12 is 48. Now I do 1 and my addition sign, so my final problem is 1 plus 48, which gives me a final answer of 49. Here's number 11. I look to see if I have brackets, braces, or parentheses, and I do. I have brackets and I have parentheses. So I'm going to do the operation inside the parentheses first. So I look and I have 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. I still have my brackets because I have 6 and the minus sign. and then I have the addition of 4 outside of them. So now I still have to do what's inside my brackets first, and that's 6 minus 6, which is 0, plus 4, and 0 plus 4 is going to equal 4 as a final answer. Here's another example. I have to look to see if I have brackets, braces, or parentheses, and I have all 3 in this problem, which we haven't seen yet. Here are the braces right here on the ends. Here are my brackets, and there are my parentheses. So I'm going to go into the inside of all those symbols, and I find my parentheses. I'm going to do 20 minus 6 first. 20 minus 6 is 14. I have to keep my bracket, and I have to keep my brace, and I rewrite my problem. Can't forget that 1/2 that's sitting out there. I will get to it when I am done solving everything inside those braces. All right, so now I have brackets. So I have 1 plus 14, which is 15. And I have my multiplication of 8, still have my braces, and divided by 1/2. So I have to do 8 times 15. If you don't know 8 times 15 in your head, that's perfectly fine. Rewrite it off to the side and do the standard algorithm. 8 times 5 is 40. Group the 4. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 4 is 12. So I have 120. So 8 times 15 is 120. And I bring down my divided by 1/2. In topic 9, you learned about the division of whole numbers with fractions. I can take the reciprocal of that fraction and multiply it by 120. So I have 120 times 2 over 1. To make a whole number a fraction, you put it over 1. 120 times 2 is just 120 doubled, which is 240 over 1, which equals 240. And if you didn't know that, you could always do the standard algorithm once again. You get a 120 times 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. And you get the answer of 240. So remember, just to recap this one, because it was a lot going on, you have braces, which are on the far outside, brackets, and your parentheses that you need to solve in order. Here's number 27. It's actually a multiple choice question. Which expression has a value of 8? So when I approach this problem, I look to see if there's any answers that stand out right away. So if I look at A stands out to me right away because if I'm subtracting 11 minus 6 minus 3, I'm definitely going to get an answer less than 8. So that one's gone off the bat. Now I look at B. B might equal 8. I have to remember my order of operations, so I'm actually going to do 30 divided by 6 first and then add 4. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. Remember, division and multiplication come before addition, so I have to solve the division problem first. C, I see parentheses. I have to do what's in the parentheses first before I do the division. 9 plus 7 is 16. Divided by 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Hey, there's our answer. Let's just check D to make sure that we didn't make a mistake anywhere. So I approach D, and I see that I have parentheses. I need to solve those first. 2 plus 2 is 4. I have 1 plus 1 times 4. So order of operations, once again, I have to do the multiplication first. 4 times 1 is 4. And then I have my 1 and my addition sign that's left over that I have to solve the problem with, and 1 plus 4 is 5. That's not 8 either. So the correct answer to this is going to be C, 9 plus 7 divided by 2. I did not write this question out, but I will read it to you. It says, using the order of operations, which operation should you perform last to evaluate the expression? So I need to see what will come last when I solve based on the order that I've been working with today. So I know everything in the parentheses would be solved first. So I really don't care about the answers inside here because I know they're going to be some number. I have to look at what operations are coming between all of these, because it would dictate the order that I would have to solve them. So I have addition, and subtraction. So knowing that addition and subtraction are on the same, I have to then solve from left to right. So I would solve addition, and the last operation would end up being that subtraction here at the end. So the correct answer to this problem would be B. Subtraction would be the last operation to solve this expression.